Hello, this is I Do Damage and welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to talk about Remnant from the Ashes. This game entered VIP Early Access on the 16th of this month and it officially launches on the 20th. But in this video I want to give my first impressions just wrapped into a nice little package that this video is for you. If you want to watch the VOD of my true first impressions playing the game and you want to actually see my reactions and see from character creation up until about the first boss. I don't think I actually got to the boss in that VOD. That will be in the link description down below. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. First of all, the gameplay on Remnant, it's smooth. I haven't experienced hardly any lag or loss of frame rate. The map designs are incredible. Each time I go through the portal and I go to a new map, I'm shocked. Like it's like a whole new world. It's awesome. The monster designs are incredible. Every monster you fight has a different attack pattern and they all look unique. None of them are really the same. It's one of the best monster designs I've seen in a long time in a game. But as far as your weapons, your guns, and your melee weapons, they're also fun to use, and I haven't used one yet that I just don't like. I like them all, and every one that you use will actually change the way you play the game. So that's really cool. We all know this fact, but I just want to share it anyway. It's the way that loot works in Remnant. So when an item drops on the ground, if you're in a group of 3, because it has up to 3-player co-op, if one person loots the item, everyone gets it, so you don't need to fight over loot or anything like that. However, ammo does not work this way. Ammo you do have to share, and only one person can get one piece of ammo that drops. So you want to try to not hoard it all so that your teammates can also have ammo, right? Another part of the gameplay that I want to just touch briefly on is difficulty, and I know that this is down to perspective, and people may not agree with me, and that's totally fine. This is my opinion and how the game made me think of it, and I'll be honest, I do think the game is a real challenge. It has a weird difficulty in the sense that throughout my time playing, I'd say 80% of the time, it's been a hard game. It's been challenging, and I've died a lot. But I can remember about 1 or 2 maps where it was just, I just breezed through it. And I don't know, maybe if I was over leveled or maybe the mobs were just easier. I don't know. I'm not complaining by any means. But I think overall, if you want a challenging game, this is definitely going to be a good one for you. The next topic I'd like to discuss is progression. And back in my video when I was talking about this game, I didn't know quite as much as I know now. So from the first 10 hours of my time in here, I've realized that you can gain infinite levels, and every time that you gain 1 level, you get a potency point to put into a trait of your choosing. This game has 32 traits total, and the max level per trait is level 20. So in essence, the max level of the game is 640, so you can have every single trait. A trait is like health, or mod power, regeneration, things like that. But you can max all of them out, so there's no need for alts. You can just play one character 100% of the game if you want. And like I said, I've played for 10 hours, and in that time, I think I'm about now level 55, maybe 56. And that's just playing normally, I guess. The next part of progression comes in upgrading your items, your weapons and armor, and also crafting mods for your weapons. So the way that this game works is when you kill a boss, you'll get special loot from them. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but you can create a boss weapon, and these boss weapons have a modifier in them that you cannot change, but they're pretty powerful. But where this gets interesting is, obviously, like I said, you can upgrade your gear, and if you don't, the game will punish you for that. You need to stay on top of updating it, which is a pretty passive thing, and it's kind of basic in my opinion. But where the game can be really interesting is the mods. Mods can be put on weapons, 1 per weapon, and they can be interchanged as well. So the way that mods work is, think of it like an ultimate meter. So every time you shoot an enemy, you start to fill up this meter. Some mods build up really fast and have charges on them, so you can have like 5 charges of this one skill and it does a certain thing. Again, no spoilers. Or you can have a certain mod that does a really cool, maybe a support type of ability, but takes a little bit longer to charge. But these mods are really kind of how you define your character. Like if you want to play a healer, a full-on DPS, even other builds are possible. I really don't want to do any spoilers, but that's how I'm seeing progression as of right now. Now on to boss design, and this was my biggest thing going into Remnant from the Ashes, was the bosses. I think that was everyone's big hyping point. So the boss designs in this game they're crazy. I mean, they're so varied. I've never fought bosses that were similar in any way. They're all different and have different mechanics that you have to play around. Some of them are a lot more challenging than others, but hey, that's just how it is, right? In my opinion, the bosses could feel a little bit more rewarding. Yes, it's nice to get that piece of material or whatever it is to craft the boss weapon. That's cool. But when you kill a big bad boss, it'd be really cool to just have like a massive loot chest that you can just go click on and just loot. Shoots all over the place, you know, your scraps, your materials, whatever else, just something. Because the way it works is you kill a boss and everything just goes automatically into your bag, and I don't know, something about that just doesn't feel super great. But, you know, overall, all these things have been good. I do want to share one of my concerns for this game, and that is the end game. I feel like once you've beat the campaign once, I don't really see a point to do it again, unless maybe if you want to level up your character more to get to level 640. And there's 3 different difficulties in the game, but increasing the difficulty does nothing for you other than give you a little bit more experience gain. And that was a design decision on their part, and I don't know if I agree with that. I would like an incentive to do a higher difficulty other than just I level up a little bit faster. Maybe an increased drop rate of materials, or just something to make it feel like you should do a higher level difficulty. But as far as endgame goes, I know they've said the adventure mode will be coming in, they said a couple weeks, and to me a couple means 2, so let's just go with 2 or 3 weeks. They'll be adding the adventure mode. Maybe this is meant to be the end game mode. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. With all of this information, in all honesty, I can't wait to discover even more secrets in Remnant from the Ashes, and loot, and more weapons, and just like secrets, and just everything. I mean, there's so many things. Like every time that I go to a new map, it's like a whole new... It's almost like I'm playing a different game on each map. It's crazy. There's so many things in this game that I feel I still have to discover, which is a good feeling. But I'm curious, what do you guys think? Have you already tried Remnant from the Ashes? Is it a game that you like? What don't you like? Let me know down in the comments. I want to thank you everyone for watching this video. If you've made it this far, seriously thank you. And please, if you would like to, down in the comments, I will have my Twitch link down there, and also my Discord link. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.